All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, bless up to you a lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw the title, Jamaica Reggae Boyz supports squad for Honduras and Nicaragua. All right, Concacaf Nations League, that's served for. I'm going to go through the form and expectation, and then at the back end I will talk about the coach and Merangard and what they had stated. All right, so that is it, and we only have maximum 2 hours, more likely 1.5 hours, because as you know, we are extremely busy and we always try to take our time out to come and provide the information for you guys, because that's what you said that you want. All right, yes, so so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to go through all players, give Ray or knee. All right. Ush Puppy in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kevin Jones in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Lamar Walker in the building. And God King in the building. Suriname Latest. Let me know. All right. Big up. All right. Yes. All right, so that should serve for who's coming in, and maybe forgot to hit the like button or whatever the situation is, you will have it right there. All right, yeah, man. Big up, and hope all is well with you guys. All right, Liam Bailey. All right, Leroy Bailey, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, so let me start going over it. We have some games. We have some games playing at this point, which I want to make sure you guys can watch. Let me give you the games them that will have Jamaicans in it. Liverpool playing Crystal Palace, and within a minute, Crystal Palace scored on Liverpool, so that's looking good for the top of the table. All right, but I have started the stream purposely because I want to get the meaty games, because Arsenal versus Southampton coming up at 4, Manchester City versus Fulham coming up as well. But you also have Wolves that will be having Ethan Pinnock in it, which is on this list. We're going to talk about that. You have West Ham which is Ipswich versus Ipswich. Omar Hutchinson versus Mikel Antonio in that one. So a lot of Reggae Boyz in the Premier League breakup. All right, yes. Let me move on to the rest of England, so we can give you the lower tier. All right, not necessarily a bad tier, but the lower. Oh, they disqualified the goal. Right there. For I don't know what's going on with Liverpool games, but every time a next team scores on them, they found a way to disqualify it. All right, so championship. You have Hull City playing at this point versus Norwich, which you have KC Palmer on that team, so you can go and watch that as well. Let me give you, KC Palmer is on the bench, but nevertheless he will come on at some point. Portsmouth versus Oxford, you have Greg Lay on that team, so go and watch that one. Greg Lay is not starting, but he has not really started majority of the games, but you can go and watch that one as well. So that's a couple of Jamaicans. Well, then you have Sheffield versus Coventry. That's going to be 4 o'clock. So after this stream finishes, that's when those games are going to be played. So Coventry versus Sheffield Wednesday. So you have Deshaun Bernard, Jamal Lowe, Lati Bodier on those teams. A lot of Jamaicans. All right. Then you have Luton. Luton does not have Amari Bell because he's injured, but Luton will be playing Sheffield United. So Sheffield Wednesday versus Coventry, Sheffield United versus Luton. All right, yes. So that's how that sets up at this point for the Jamaicans in Championship. In League One, Huddersfield versus Barnsley. Barnsley has Jamaican on it, at least the Jamaican, which is a midfielder, which we want to get some game time. So he makes the bench again, which is John Russell. Look out for that. And then now we have the game that I am taking an eye on, because you know that I have a player on it that I watched, because you know my purpose, because I'm purposeful. My purpose is to look for players once I'm dealing with Jamaica football. Jamaica football for me is not for profit or for gloating or for views. It's just for me to try and give back something to Jamaica, which maybe sometimes is not accepted because some of the time they don't know what they need, you know. But at the end of the day, my purpose is to identify these things. All right, yes. So, anyways, we have our boy Malik Madasil started yet again. So they are playing Stevenage. So look out for that. Charlton will be playing at Birmingham, which is a tough game for them because Birmingham is smoking everybody. So Charlton versus Birmingham coming up. So Kaheim Dixon and Anderson are at that club. I don't know if they are going to be starting at any point. All right. I know that Anderson starts and come off the bench, but I don't know about Kaheim Dixon. But I'm just giving you that information because it might be necessary at some point. Right. Then we have Reading versus Rotherham. You have our keeper there. He was not selected in the squad, which I'm going to get to that. He has not been selected in the squad, but at the same time, he's at that club as well. That's Connor Boyce Clark. All right. Yes. So that's what's up for all of those divisions. All right. So let we start breaking down things. We saw what's his name in the building. Demo said you can tell them it's offside, you know. No, I had reported back that it's offside. I never saw the direct goal because I'm watching Peter's Borough. So that's why. But I saw the update came in on my phone. All right. Yes. I'm very sorry that I chose to watch Petersburg over Liverpool, Mr. Demarai. All right. Yes. Yeah, because I am purposeful. So I do things that mean something to me. All right. I told you that Liverpool would have been good, Demo, but because it's not your coach, you tend to believe that no other coaches can coach aside from Klopp. You know, I told you that they're going to be more technical. They're going to be a tough team to watch. All right. Yes. And they are doing just so. So, Demo, you should have come back and give him my credit to say that your team is better than what you expected it to be. All right, Sir Demo. All right, so let me move on. Let me move on to breaking down the squad. I'm gonna still get into the Honduras squad as well because they released their roster. I'm gonna look at that as well, maybe at the next end. But let me start with the Jamaica one because I know that that's what you guys came in for. All right, yeah, man. Anyway, so these are the guys, and I'm going to put in the names for players to check like who is questionable. We're going to put in the names to show you exactly what they have been doing. So Andre Blake came back from injury, and once he comes back from injury, he has to make the national team. No question, he's still the best goalkeeper for Jamaica. All right, Jamali Wait is in OK Farm. All right, sometimes I can't find his name here, you know, man. All right, so let me see if they have updates for him just to show you because I'm trying to get it. All right, let me see. All right, so at least they updated it and put them in the system. All right, as you could see here, he plays for Locomotive, as you saw here. So they played in the 11, lost that one, 3-1. He still got an eye mark there. They played Switchback, which you guys know Switchback. We're going to be talking about them soon. And they played NCFC. And all of them, as you could see, he is getting game time. All right? He is getting game time. So that is very good for me because aside from Andre Blake, it's not everyone of our keepers playing. Connor Boyce Clark not really getting much game time. Obviously, his training level is still high. All right. And if you ask me, who would I choose? It would have still be him. All right. Yes. So Jamal Wait, I think deserves his spot based on what we have at this point. If he can present better options, maybe we can have that discussion. But out of all the players, I think that Jamal Wait playing, it's not the highest level, but I still believe that the combination with what he's doing at his club and also what he did for the national team, you can put them together and said, all right, he's still in good form, and when he comes to the national team, he puts in some good performances, and that's all you really want. So for me, Jamal Wait, Andre Blake deserve it. Shaquan Davis, now let me go for Shaquan Davis to give you guys some information on him. All right. So you could see him, show Shaquan Davis. As you saw here, he's coming in from Mount Pleasant. All right, 23 years old and market value decent. All right, as you saw, Mount Pleasant is not doing well. I would say a lot of Mount Pleasant problems have a lot to do with the money that they have. All right, the money that they have, to be honest, because they keep on interchanging things, giving away players, buying more players, selling coaches, all sorts of things. So, and that is in relation to just JPL, because I don't put any other context to anything that I'm talking about when it comes on to Jamaica football. I'm not comparing them with nothing, no USL, no MLS. I'm just comparing them with themselves. All right, so my statement here is to say that it's all about just money at Mount Pleasant that's causing the problem. All right, I thought that if they never had so much money, they would have stuck with more other plans, and that might work out after a certain time. But because they have the money and people making mistakes, people in position call that shots and then fail that shot, and it just keep on causing more problems here and there. All right, yes. So Shaquan Davis, he is a solid goalkeeper, but would I pick him over Connor Boyce Clark? I think that is questionable, the over Connor Boyce Clark. Let me know what say you guys. And if you're re-watching the video, which I know that most of you guys do, because we don't do hours and night streams, let me know your thoughts on Shaquan Davis if you put him over Connor Boyce Clark. Because I could say that I think what we're seeing from Connor Boyce Clark, like his growth and selection and everything to the next level, would you guys say that he stalled a little? Let me know. Would you guys say that he stalls a little? Let me know. I still believe that I think that Connor Boyce Clark, because if you're working towards something, I think that he should still be in the squad. If you're going to do it based off, oh, these are my futuristic persons. You understand me? Yes, I would still put Connor Boyce Clark above him. That's my take. Let me know yours, all right? Yes, let me know yours. But for me, I think Connor Boyce Clark is still ahead of Shaquan. And if I'm going to keep it, I'm going to keep... Hold on one second. And if I'm going to keep it running, I would have brought him back based on how the coach talks. And that's where you're going to see me talking about some of the contradictions that I've heard from the coach and stuff. So that's, if you get where I'm coming from. So I think Shaquan Davis, he's playing games. Yes, he's playing games. The level that he's playing games in is the Caribbean Concacaf levels, which is decent. Which is decent because it is higher than the JPL. It is higher than the JPL. And Connor Boyce Clark not getting much game time in League One or games at all. All right, he will play at a lower level, but at the higher level, he doesn't get on the pitch. But we are going to use that same conversation on the opposite side. So that's where I'm going to have the problem right there. But you guys let me know. Wells, yeah, no problem. But we're going through all players first, all right? Remember, our shows are organized because it serves for a purpose, for people to know the players. So I'm giving everybody their ear time. That is my purpose here, all right? So I'm giving everybody their ear time. All right, so that is Shaquan Davis there. So slightly of you could say that some people would still go with Connor Boyce Clark, and I would have gone with Connor Boyce Clark above him based on how the coach talked. You understand me? But I can understand where you guys coming from. Colin says, big up yourself, bossy. You have football knowledge. We just need good players wherever them come from. Siobhan Brown said, hey, JD, do you think Magee actually deserve a call? But Siobhan, hold on, man. I think you guys just jumping in the stream and not necessarily hearing what I'm saying. I'm going through the players, them, everyone, giving you the information, so you're going to get the information that you need. It might not be no, because obviously it's a cue to give every player that makes the national team. All right, yes, I am not going to I'm not going to skip past anybody. Everybody will get their time, people. All right, I hope that, and that is respectful. That is me showing respect to every player, and I think that is the right thing to do. All right, so at least people can hear them name and feel good. So if they don't make the national team again, they did something in their lives, you know. They got a spot on the Imaxit show. All right. Elric Cross in the building. And big up Siobhan Brown. Yeah, man, as you come in, remember to hit the like button and then share the contents around. All right. Yes, I will keep you updated on. I will patiently wait for your take on Holgate. No problem. I have no problem, big boss. I am not that individual. All right, I am not that individual. My purpose is purposeful. All right, yes. All right. So the only questionable there, Shaquan Davis with Connor Boys Clark. All right, so that is one. Let me write that down. But I saw him played and he's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. So if he comes in, okay, I think he can add some value to the team. He can actually add some value to the team. So I can accept that one. Big up yourself, Joseph Brown. Billy Diamond in the house. Massive respect. No other diamond. One diamond. Class, we say. All right, yeah, man. So let me go to the defenders now. Dexter Lembekisa, coming in from Wolves, people. But he made a move, another loan move, because he had made 2 moves last term. All right, so now he's at Verdun Sport FC, and he's still 20 years old. So he's very young. All right. Big up yourself. Sherman Scott in the building and Sir Cranky in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. So market value around 3 million, which is very good. He's still the highest market valued player. I think he has the upside to go maximum 17 to 20 million in the next 2.5 years. So he's someone that Jamaica got, and I do believe that he has the highest ceiling as the right back at this point. Out of everyone that can play right back, he has the highest ceiling. But anyways, we're talking about now. What is he doing now? As you saw, he got a game on the 22nd of the 9th. So that's the last game they actually played. Let me just go right here to show you the team and when the next game coming up, so you guys can go and watch him. All right, you guys can go and watch him. Let me try and get their games. So the next game will be later. The next game will be at 6 p.m. my time. 6 p.m. my time should be around 11 o'clock Jamaica time. It's 11 o'clock Jamaica time. So look out for that to see if he makes the roster, which I think he will, and how much minutes he gets and how he plays. It's a good league. It's a higher league than even where he played before. To be honest, it's the Swiss Super League. It's not a small tier league. I know that you guys complain about the level of the team that he's on, but that makes no sense. It's still the difficulty of the league. He's going there to learn something. All right, and some majority of our players would not get picked for this level, you know. So we have to be careful. All right. We have to be very careful. All right. So based on how we saw the squad, I would say it's very few people you can pick over Lembekisa. We have to be honest to ourselves. Performances in the national team and the level that he plays at. It's very few people we can find to say that they can take his spot. So I think that he deserves to get called because he's playing and he plays for Jamaica as well. All right. Obviously, he still needs the fitness level, but that means he's gonna play 2 matches before he comes in. So that's 2 more matches as to the one that he actually played. So he's going to be at better fitness level because he's training as well. So I think you're going to see a better version of Dexter Lembekisa coming in. All right, so that is for Dexter. So he deserves his spot. Deshaun Bernard, we don't have to even talk about Deshaun Bernard. Deshaun Bernard came in. Deshaun Bernard, all right, let me just type in Deshaun, so people can actually see. So Deshaun Bernard, I thought that he had his best game. Cranky, he had his best game the last time out. All right, he's coming off a red card, as you guys saw, against Luton in the championship. All right. So They lost that game 2-1, but he rallied back and he got the man of the match for the last game based on his performance. So I would say that Deshaun Bernard came straight back in and he had a very good game. All right, so let me give you when the next game coming up for Sheffield Wednesday and what time, which I've started the stream telling you exactly what time that is, which is the Coventry at 4 o'clock. So watch out for that to see if he makes it and how he plays. But based on his quality, Deshaun Bernard deserves to make the team because they don't have much centre-backs in Jamaica team better than him. I think you have very few in the team, if not just maybe one alone, is clearly better than him. I think that he's right there with everyone, if not better than everyone else. All right, so that is good for Jamaica team, so they can get more players fighting for position. Greg Lee team. Hold on, people. Greg Lee team, as you guys know, we just talked about it. They're playing now. They're playing Portsmouth. He's on the bench. All right, he came on for a few games and he was injured for maybe a few days or so, but he's back now. So let's see if he gets any minutes. Yeah, but the games that he played in, I thought they had an injury. They brought him in, he scored, and since then they keep on playing him. So I would say that Greg Lee is still one of the better options because we don't have Amari Bell. If you had Amari Bell, and then you could come into the conversation to say that, oh, you maybe can change a few of the personnels in order to get a stronger output because you never liked this from Greg Lee. But based on the situation, I thought that Greg Lee deserves to be in the squad. All right, so Greg Lee, look out for him. Portsmouth versus Oxford, how much minutes he gets in that one. All right, so Damian Lowe. Oh Lord. We have to hold the context. All right. I think you should do a video showing young these diaspora potential Reggae Boyz players are. Reason why some of the fans are talking as if those players much older than the local based players. But Merrick, I am showing the age them just the same. That's why I said I'm gonna talk on everything. All right. That's why I'm talking on everything. So you're getting clarity. This is where you come for education, not sensationalism. All right. And this is what we want. We enjoy it. All right. We enjoy it. All right. At times we will offer some phone calls, but once we open the phone call line, then you start realize that it's best we just stay and talk. Myself. All right. Because yesterday you have one madman that calling. I'm telling you, good God. Yeah. What you have to be saying, Jesus, oh Lord, help him. You know. Yeah, you believe me. So I understand, Merrick. I understand, but that's why that's the reason for this video. We are not putting our opinions in it. It's just the facts we are giving you on the listing, so people know about it. So Damian Lowe, 31 years old. He's at Okdod. As you know, let me see how it's going. All right, so Damian Lowe is not back as yet because he got a double red card, and let me tell you when his team will be playing. All right, when his team will be playing, so we can give you 1 second, guys. So we can give you when to watch him. All right, because I think that card in the league carries over. All right, so it looks like they don't have. They have a game on the 10th. They have a game on the 10th, yes. They have a game on the 10th and on the 25th. So he's not going to be going at this game. So Damian Lowe, the last game he played was the game that he had the red card in. But how is this possible? Oh, no. The last game he played was this one yesterday, 2 days ago, or a day and a half ago. Yeah, this is the last one because I'm saying, oh, that's possible. Why are they not playing the game? So this was the last one he played in. All right. No, no, no. He never made a bench or nothing. He never made a bench or nothing. Nothing at all. So the last game they played was 2 days ago. All right, good. So the last game they played was 2 days ago. It looks like the red card carries over from the cup into the league itself. Into the league itself. So Damian Lowe will not be playing in the game. As of the 22nd of the 9th, which is the 22nd of September. So he's definitely going to be a little bit rough around the edges right there. All right. Frey, the center back at Inter, Miami deserved to be called based on performance. Cygnus Media said he should be playing today. The second card was in the cup. No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the cup pull over. All right. And they don't have any today game. They had a game 2 days ago. So there is no today game signals. That's why I brought up the information here so you could get to see it. They don't have any today game. I think that 2 days ago was their last game. Let me make sure I can pull it up for you. All right, so let me pull it up again. So 1 second, people. All right, so that was the last game, and then it's going to be the 18th. So after the break, this is the last game. So Damian Lowe will not be playing any game, and he has not been playing any game since the 22nd of September. He's going to be back with the club either the 18th or the 25th. All right, so you can go and watch him there for the club. All right, for the club. Let me know what your take on Damian Lowe based on what he does for the team. The last time he played, I thought that he had one of the best performances, the best 45 minutes. Not going to follow Cranky, say the best performance because he only played half of the game. All right, so 45 minutes, one of his best 45 minutes in a Jamaica shirt he played. That is true. So would you say that he deserves back a call based off performance? Clearly not for his club. We can't use the club situation. But based off just what he did and him being an experienced player in the team, I could, based on how they're doing the selection, I would say that he still deserves to be there. If you had Hector playing, if Hector was playing and getting a lot of minutes, then I could come back to say to you that yeah, maybe Hector should get picked over him. Blessing Sean, thanks for being here. Massive respect, big boss. All right, so if that was the case, then I could say, all right, you know what? Yeah. JD, listen to this. The JPL supporters said that the league is better than Saudi Pro League. Only the pitches are better. I had to ask if no, but that's like Lamar. That's why I said to you, Lamar. And that's why you see me keep myself in a box. Because I think my honest take is, I don't think majority of these people know anything about football. I just think that they're the sensationalist type of people. You know, that's why I see me don't rush certain things, don't do certain things, and putting myself in the class that I know that I deserve to be in. And if that is to just talk about analytics and don't go deep dive in nothing Jamaica, I will do it. I saw Cranky doing a stream yesterday talking about governments, and it was a embarrassment to how people deal with Cranky. So this is how they are. Lamar Williams, you can't change them. You get me? You can't change them. So I don't want to prove to none of these idiots. They have no sense. All right? So I'm just trying to reach the people who have sense. And I'm okay if the people who have sense is less. Because I know in the world, you have more stupid people than sensible people. That is 100% fact. I rather have all the sensible people. And the people who want to be converted, I'm okay with that as well. Yeah, I'm not desperate to cloud chase anything. All right, I want to give education so I can improve the amount of educated people exist in our culture, which is very much needed. So big up to Cranky yesterday. You did a very good job holding a composure, because if it was me, I would have dissed them worse. All right, yes. Jamaican family vibes. TEDx in the house. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. Billy Diamond in the house. Lamar said, I don't like how Jamaicans think. Like they'd only have 2 cents. Well, tell you what. That is, I am not going to fight that. I'm just going to do my job, which is what we brought me here for, is to just break down the game. So I'm just giving you all the facts, so we move on. All right. At Grown says, big up yourself, JD, and respect to each and everyone. Big up yourself, thanks for being here. That's crazy. Benzema, Enga. Listen to me, media. Just leave it alone. It is better. We leave it alone. Because if you talk too hard, media, you're gonna be a hater. Leave it alone, brother. When you see dunce people, you leave them alone. All right? Yes. All right, so let me move on to the rest, guys. We are trying to get through through every player and give them their credit. All right, we are at Damian Lowe now. We said that Damian Lowe deserved to make the team based on the 45 minutes that he played the last time. Is overall aura that he has on the team. Big up yourself, Father Warren. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. But if it's based on club and if we had other defenders, I wouldn't bring him because others would have been playing. So he wouldn't really deserve it on merit. You know, but now I think he still deserves it on merit based on how they select the team. All right. Greg Lay should not be picked. I can't say so because all the others that we're picking in and around his same ability. If not, he has a higher level playing than them. So that would have been unfair to say that Greg Lay should not be picked at no point at this point. All right. So that's why so far I'm not really refuting so much of the selections so far. Jon Bell. Let me put in Jon Bell so you guys can get to see him. Jon Bell. All right, so Jon Bell, as you saw him, Jonathan Bell, Seattle Sounders. He makes too much mistakes, JD. I wouldn't say so, man. Come on, man. Why are you saying that he makes so much mistakes? You know? All right, so Jonathan Bell, 27 years old, as you saw, Jamaican. He plays left back and center back as well. Yeah, obviously it listed only center back here, but he can play left back, and I think he was brought in. To play supporting cast because the center back position, I don't think he's going to get game time so easily there. But I do believe that he will support Lamar, Greg Lee over that side. So he's going to be that individual for the left back side. As you saw here, the 29th of September, he made the bench. Then for Vancouver, right here, 3-0 victory. He gets some time. They never stated the time right there because maybe it's just limited minutes. That's how they work it. I will just bring it up to show you when he was substituted in, so you could get to see that for yourself. Let me see if they have. Okay, they don't give it in data on it. Let me see. All right. So see how the Sounders. He came on in the 87th minute, so I was right. So once you go those amount of minutes and you get less touches, the algorithm does not really calculate everything for you. So it will be null and void there. But maybe he got a touch or such, but nothing too over the top. All right, yes. I think he's a technical footballer. He plays solid. I think it's someone that you would like. I think he's someone that you would like. He's not going to kick out with the ball so much. He's going to always be trying to pass the ball. All right. And I think that's a direction that they're trying to go in. So I could see why they brought him in. And I thought that he deserved to get the call up. Let me know what say you guys if he deserves to get the call up. Let me move on now to Richard King. Richard King Cavaliers. We just had a news that people around this camp saying it's pretty much fake news. But you reading it, you would have said it was fake news, to be honest. Yeah, it was fake news to me. All right, saying that he was wanted by 4 Premier League teams and all of those stuff. So I think that is just to boost the popularity of the player. For me, I still believe that he's a decent player in the JPL. I don't know how far he can matriculate to. But I will be here to see how far he can really go. But for me, I'm not going to put any ceiling on guys. Please, if I'm talking, just listen to what I'm saying, and please don't send the chat all over the place. We are trying to be an educated platform. One of the ones in the Jamaica space that is rare. You get me? So we are trying to make that become the center of the thing. So let me just stay with education and you argue these things or go and watch some matches for yourself so you can educate yourself a little bit more. All right. I think the space should leave from passa passa and mix up and just go to watch some games because I'm almost certain now that you guys don't watch football. I'm almost certain. I've listened to you guys talk and what you guys gravitate to, and I know you don't watch football. So spend time watching some more football and stop getting caught up into the days of our lives mix up of the category. All right, yeah, man. So leave Hutchinson alone, and we'll figure out who are playing. So we have some players that you're gonna curse if they don't win the matches. So if you don't know about them, or you're gonna know if the coach did a good job or the player pushed over his actual ability. So you can give him the credit to say that you're gonna try and get him back. That's why it's important to talk intelligent, intelligently. It's always important for that, All right, yeah, man. So shouting and loud mouth not necessarily mean you're saying anything. So please let me start approach it from that from an intellectual standpoint. All right, you might go somewhere else. All right, yeah, man. So City Boy, let me talk about the players them that's here. All right, yeah, man. If you want to ask a question, ask it at the back end. So Richard King, tell with City Boy what you saw Richard King did for you to say that he deserves the nod or he doesn't deserve the nod. That's what we want to hear. That's what I am interested in still. Maybe other people want to hear whatever you're saying, but me know what really want to hear that. All right? Yes. For me, based on who I saw getting selected, I could say I see why they go for Richard King because I always say that I still believe that out of everyone that gets selected, including Dixon and all of them, I think that Richard King is at a much more riper stage to offer something to the team. You understand me? But every other ones, it's questionable. So for me, I am not going to beat. Or if you want to put Free over him, I can understand. I would have put Free over him as well, Richards. But out of any locals that I'm going to pick, I think it would have been King. It would have been King out of anybody else. I don't have the highest regards for everyone else. I think he's the best out of all of them. All of them. Not saying that he's Premier League level. I never said that. Just saying that he is the best out of all of them. That's what I believe. All right. Yes. So let me move on. So I think that King is okay to be there. But if they had gone for Free over him, 100% I am taking Free over him. All right. So we have Tayvon Gray. Tayvon Gray, which is a kid that I really like. I do believe that Jamaica football really is a player that we would like him to flourish in Jamaica team. If he flourishes in Jamaica team is closer to where it should be. If he can flourish in a Jamaica team. My understanding is that Frey didn't want a call up at this time. Okay. No, but I think their story is still okay, Cranky, because if they're gonna say that Frey is better, yeah, he's still better, but maybe he turns down the call up. Well, I don't know about that, Cranky, and I will trust you because I think that you are one of the individuals that I would show respect if you say something. You know? Yes. Not much people I do show respect to, but I will still say people can have their own opinion on the quality of the player. But if you said that he never wanted a call up, okay, that will help the selection pool a lot more. But they need to come out and say that rather than Cranky telling me that. Still, Sir Cranky. All right, I know you agree with that as well. All right, so Tayvon Gray. I don't even need to look at his stats when he's playing for New York. All right, because he's a technical player, educated player, quality player. He's actually a quality player. And surprisingly, I think he is one of our best right backs them. With ability and ceiling, he's actually one of our best right backs them. He's actually one of our best actual right backs. He's actually one of them. And I know you guys are going to say, but he didn't do nothing for Jamaica. What did Jamaica actually do in these games? Have we looked at the systems, the pattern of plays for we to be beating people? Or we're just saying things? You understand me? This is a very good player. A very good player, and I'm glad that he gets a next opportunity. Sadly, we are not going to be winning any. We are not going to be dominating no possession against none of these teams. So we might say that he doesn't look good anymore. We might continue to say that he doesn't look good again. You understand me? Because we have two teams that dominate us on the ball, or win majority of the possession, or we just get 1% possession of the ball. So it looks like we're running up and down, and then we have to pick someone to blame, and we have to go to somebody that we blamed before because the fan base is not so educated. So they just need somebody to rile up. So he could be one of the scapegoats. You understand me? But I think the guy is one of the best players at right back that Jamaica can pick. Period. All right. Yes. So I have no problem for him to select, get himself in it. As you saw it, 8.2 against New York Red Bulls, and this is in the MLS. 6.5 here. Inter Miami 6.6. 6.6 against Philadelphia. So he's playing against other Jamaicans, and he's one of the better players on the field almost every single time. So I think Tayvon Gray deserves his position, and he gets it on merit. He gets it on merit. All right? Yes, he gets it on merit. Frey is probably trying to make sure he's fully recovered since he has had so much injury issues over the past few years. Energy said, Gray have the right mindset. Agreed. Jamaican Family Vibe said, does Frey have a Jamaican passport? I think he should have one. All right, so let me move on to Energy. My only concern with Tayvon Gray is that he's weak 1v1. All right, so and you say you saw that he's weak in the MLS as well, 1v1. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know, because that is important. Let me know if you sell the same narrative in the MLS as well. Let me know, people. Let me know. All right, let me see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Oh, this is a good game. Good game going on. All right. So we're going a little bit slow, but we're covering it, and I like it so far. Ethan Pinnock. We don't have to gloss over Ethan Pinnock. We can gloss over Ethan Pinnock. I'm late to the stream, but I got to say you can't stop Magee. Jamaican Guru. All right, Jamaican Guru, have a good life and take care of yourself, all right? Yes. Hope you don't come back here, all right? I am perfectly happy with that. All right, so anyways, Ethan Pinnock, we can skip over that. Ethan Pinnock is maybe Jamaica's best player, and we'll move on from that. Let me go to one of the new persons coming in, Mason Holgate. He might not reach here, but he's in the process of getting here. All right, yes. So Mason Holgate. Big up yourself, Omar Fowling in the building. All right, big bad Omar Fowling. But CN you don't even need to entertain these stupid arguments. All right, we're dealing with defenders and we're breaking down things. So we just let them move. We're on a different trajectory because we're on a different level, and we want to stay on this level. All right, we're not going to even entertain them. Let them go out about their business to sell their narratives. There are a bunch of poor people that's sad in their lives. So we move on, all right? The king of the middle is back. Oh my God. And who is the king of the middle? Yes, he's weak 1v1 in the MLS. Okay, all right. Energy said he's weak 1v1. All right, yes. So let me move on. Let me move on. So we have Holgate. Holgate. So we're if you just come to the party, we're describing every player that's playing for Jamaica. So we don't really care about your fanboys and all on a conversation that we don't want to hear about. All right, so Holgate, people asked me yesterday what type of player he is, what could he offer for Jamaica. All right, so Holgate, let me just give you his latest games that he actually played. You saw that he played against Middlesbrough right here. Sheffield Wednesday as well. Plymouth he played against as well. So he's in the championship, plying his trade. For me, Mason Holgate, I know they said he has no outstanding strengths, and discipline issue is his weakness. Big up yourself, Ryan. All thanks for being here. Father Bling, how you doing, man? Triple E in the building. Big up, big up, big up. All right, so let me move on. So Mr. Holgate, what type of player he is and how impactfully he could be. Let me bring up this, like you see this. So 187 centimeter, as this are 27 years old. All right, so let me see the best thing I can describe about this player's game. He can pass the ball, so I think that he's going to add more value and passing the ball. He can play more than one positions. So that's a next good one. He can play the right back, center back, and also he can even push and as a holder in midfield, just a holder. I don't think he moves. So he will give you a similar problem as Lati Bodier as well in midfield if you want to put him there to just screen. But he can do the screening, maybe slightly even better than Lati Bodier as well, if it comes on to that. So he has the versatility. That's what I would say. Good passing, aerial ability. He's good at that as well. Yeah, one-on-one defending, he's good at that at this level. I think he would thrive in the system as well. So if you ask me if he should get a call for Jamaica team and what he can offer to Jamaica team, we just have King in the team. He's better than King. I think he's better than Damian Lowe as well. Yeah, so based off that, I think he's better than King, he's better than Damian Lowe, he's better than Jon Bell. Yeah, I think he's slightly still. I would say maybe if you give Deshaun Bernard a year, Deshaun Bernard will be clearing him. But I still believe that he's slightly above Deshaun Bernard as well. You get me? So if you're better than 4 of the center backs, them, I would say. So I would, if he's better than 4 of the center backs them at this point, I would still say that he deserves to be here. He deserves to be here because he's better than 4 of the center backs that we have. You get me? Yes. So easier to strengthen our squad 100%. You could see him starting in. Yes. That's what I'm saying. He's better. He's slightly better than Deshaun Bernard at this point, but I think Deshaun Bernard's ceiling might be higher than his. But he's ahead of him just the same. He's at West Brom, you know. West Brom is hard. West Brom is one of the favorites them to go up to the Premier League, you know, guys. So if he's not starting, that doesn't mean he's a bad player. All right? It just means that the others are there getting games over him. And their behavior is to go straight up. All right? Yeah, man, Windbreak, Villa, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Fan of mine in the house, Chris Smith in the house, Sian Bowen in the house, Dean Fraser in the house. So, for me, I think that he brings versatility. He's better technical than the rest of the players that we have. His passing range is good as well, so that's going to just help the team. He has good recovery pace as well. All right, so he's a better version at this point than Damian Lowe, I think, and slightly over Deshaun Bernard as well, in my estimation. So based off that, he's helping the team. So for people that want to say that he shouldn't be here, foolishness you're talking. Our team is not that good. Always remember that we are not that good. We talk a lot and act big. We're not that good, and Concacaf is not that good either, people. So we are not that good, and Concacaf is not that good either. That is the reality. So when you see these players playing for Premier League position, it is a million miles difficult than a CONCACAF level, people. All right? So you have to look at it that way rather than just saying, oh, no, believe me, Fanamayat, you will, believe me, if you sit down a little bit long enough, you get to realize how much nonsensical situation we have. But I have to remind people that it's the CONCACAF region they are coming in. The JPL is in the CONCACAF region. Dominica League is in the CONCACAF region. the best leagues in the Concacaf region would have easily be MLS and Liga MX. That's it. All right. So the man is playing at a high level, and we have other people put into the squad from a way lower level, and he's better than all of those people. So I don't know what the argument is. Is it that he has to be 7,000 times? He has to be as good as Ethan Pinnock to make the team? And oh, that makes sense. That means you're just going back to your xenophobic behavior, because that's the only thing you're thinking. Because if a man needs to be extremely better than the next one for you to pick him, that makes no sense. You understand me? They are all Jamaicans. King them fit take out of the squad. This region will be a big test for Mason Holgate. Welcome. Avis Williams says it's going to be a big test for him. Defenders seems to not struggle so much, Avis. If you check on all the records, I have like Suriname records. I have like Jamaica records for defenders. They have not struggled so much, to be honest, Hector came in this region, and from day one, Hector was one of the most solid defenders. Mariapa came in this region, he's one of the most solid defenders. Ethan Pinnock came here, he's almost the best defender in the entire region. I don't think defenders take so long to settle in this region, people. Defensive players don't take so long, because the only thing that they have as advantage in the region was physicality. The education is so far ahead. So once the physicality match, which all defenders came in from different leagues, they have higher level physicality. So they fit in very easily, Avis. So that's why defenders don't struggle so much coming in. Dexter, why he came in instant? Because he was more physical than Javian Brown. Instant the day he went into that Mexico game. So that's why defenders fit in. Greg Lee, it's always his physicality give him the advantage. All right? Why do we overlook the ranking of the league in which players play? I have not overlooked anything, Chris. It's the other masses overlooking things, the lack of education masses, because their reasoning does not have education anything in it. You get me? Poor midfield put defenders under pressure. That is true, but I'm just saying to Avis that that story might not be accurate to say that defender is going to have a warm time here. No, man. He might just come here and you see him acting like Ethan Pinnock. All right? We saw Damian Lua look incredible good here, and he goes straight to Saudi and get 2 red cards. You understand me? So, what are you saying? What are you saying about that, I don't agree that CONCACAF is easier for England-based players. Sigdos Media, have I said England-based players, or I've said defenders? People, I don't think Sigdos listen to me good. I never said English-based players. I said defenders, Signos. And the reason for that was because they have physicality to over. It's a average region. It's a average region, Signos, and it's all based on physicality. All right, that's all. Bless up yourself, Omzo. Massive respect. So, Signos, please listen to what I've said properly and answer me accordingly, because I've not said what you said. All right, I've not said that. I've said completely different argument we're having. All right, okay. If you said defenders, I agree. But Signos, I had only said defenders because we're arguing a defender. All right. So based off that, because I only said defender, I never said players, none at all, just defenders. All right. If I was Pinnock, I wouldn't show up this call. It's embarrassing to include him in these pool of players. Let him rest. Oh my God. All right, so let me continue. So Holgate, I would say Holgate comes in and get himself sorted out. I think Holgate will have no problem at all. Good morning. Can you give some advice to JFF about our players playing surface? They had responded to it in L Dog. They had responded to it. So listen to them on their channel. All right. Benjamin, we are moving towards that side, the side that you guys want to hear about. We are moving to that side, but we are not going to move. We are not going to disrespect any player to go for the players them that people want to talk about. This stream is not for likes and views. It's all about information, to be informative. All right, that's it. Period. All right, so we are going to go with what we have. So KC Palmer on the bench. KC Palmer on the bench today for all. We heard that all losing so far. All right, all losing so far. But KC Palmer, I don't think this is a debate. KC Palmer might be on the best run out of all the players them coming in. Yes, they are losing 2-0 to Norwich. Josh Sargent and Nunes scored. All right, so KC Palmer will be coming in soon to see if he can inject something to their team, which I think he could do just that. All right, so KC Palmer, we don't have to lament on that so much. He is definitely one of Jamaica's best player. We can't argue it anymore. Kaheim Anderson, having a tough time at Charlton, according to the Charlton fans. All right, I think that he's okay for the season. He's not as terrible as what they're making it out to be. All right, he has been okay. All right, and he should be playing today again. So look out for Kaheim. I think based on what we have, Kaheim deserves to make the team. All right. Okay, we should avoid having parties at the stadium. All right. Oh, but I said, Benjamin, I will get to everybody. I'm just making a note that I'm going at a pace where we have to talk about every one of the players then, period. You know, and then we're going to get to your player. So you can drop in your comments them at that point. So Kaheim Anderson still deserves to make the team because of how we selected the team. If we had put up more midfielders, then you could question Kaheim Anderson's selection right there. All right, because remember DJ playing as well too, you know, DJ playing. Yes, so Lee, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I hope Kaheim prove me wrong, but I am not impressed. All right. So Bobby Reed got some game time as well. You guys asked for him to get some game time at Leicester, and I thought that he got some game time the last time out, and we can't beat him so much. As you saw, he played minutes against Arsenal. Arsenal won that game, and 4-2. I don't know if it's just Obia Arsenal working. All right, so let we not divert the show, people. Let we not divert the show. Let we not divert the show. I know you're gonna hear 150 people here, 87 likes, but it's in the early morning. The fact that 150 people here in the early morning saying that tells you how effective our work is. That is incredible. All right, yeah, man. Early morning, that's the only show we do, you know. All right, yes. So Bobby Reed had a good game against Walsall, and then he got a cameo against Arsenal. So it's nothing to prove right there, and they were 2-2 tying. You know, so it's a little bit sad that Arsenal went on to win the game, and he got a 6.4. But I think Bobby Reed deserves to make the team based on his quality. All right, JD, you bad mind Arsenal. You're bad mind. No, I just said Arsenal look like they're working Obia. That's a. But Nigel, them will curse me out. I know. All right, so Latty Body here. Let me move on to Latty Body here because Bobby Reed deserves to be there. Bobby. Oh my God. So Latty Body here. Oh my God. I am just waiting, you know. Latty Body here. All right, so Latty Body here. He's going to make the team based on all of those conditions, you know. So Latty Body here, we don't have a question that so much. Latty Body here goes in the team, plays right back, centre back, defensive central. So he's the Holgate that came in before. All right, I respect them bringing. Okay, so L Dog, relax yourself. It's the first time I'm seeing in my chat. So L Dog, relax. Let me just talk about the players then, please. All right. Yes, and then let me reach the first controversial selection. All right. So Tyreek Magee. Let me talk about it now. Tyreek Magee playing in USL switchback. But tell you what, JPL players are in the team. All right. Minister Nashan, I am going to talk about the player now, because you guys are so desperate for me to talk. I want to ask you, is it that people low on confidence or something for we to be just want a king? Why are we just wanting kings? Why we can't just be our own king? All right? Are we just low on confidence? Are you guys are just troll? Let me know. Anyways, Tyreek Magee, 25 years old, 173 centimeter, left-footed, one turn, 205 market value. Main position, attacking midfielder. All right. Obviously, he can play on the wing areas, but it's still a part of the attacking midfielder, because that's what his ability is. They said his strength is long balls and passing. All right. Yes. So anyways, let me give you what he's doing, guys. All right, like just as what we did for everyone. Then I can give you the opportunity to speak. All right. Yes. So Magee, London United 1-1 versus Switchback. He had a 7.3 year. Locomotive, which we just talked about that because we have my boy that played for their club, which is Wait. A 6.5 he got there on a yellow card right there. If you want me to go into the details, I could do so. Carliston, he had a 7.6. Then he had Tampa Bay, he had a goal. So he had a goal in the last 4 games. And then let me continue. Tulsa, he had a 6.5. Then he had an assist against Memphis. Then he played New Mexico. He had a 7. Pittsburgh, he had a goal in that game. All right. NCFC, he had a 6.6. And Phoenix, he had a goal in that game. So he had 1, 2, 3, and 1 assist in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games right here on the listing. More games will be added because, as you saw here, 13 games played, 8 starts, minutes average per game 52, goals scored 3, all right, and assisted 1. All right, so 13 games played, 3 goals and 1 assist. All right, I don't understand why they were cursed USL League, calling it Bush League, and no, they are fighting for USL. No, but Merrick, these are the things show you the fraudulent, corrupted thinking of our people. That's it. Because if they don't like somebody, they will make an excuse, because Flemings and those guys, they never liked Flemings. They never liked Flemings and those guys. Flemings was a dominant one in USL for 500 years. He's like the Jesus for USL. You understand me? Yes. And now he goes to a better league, playing better, and he will never get a call for the team. You understand me? Because he doesn't give off the aura of people liking him. All right, and he was a Manning Cup star, but not necessarily the Manning Cup star that Magee was. He was still better than Magee in Manning Cup, you know. Believe me, you know. But he never got the liking as Magee. So it's all about like. It's just them liking man. That's it. They must like a man and they must support a man there. That's it. Nothing else. All right? Yes. So I'm going to tell you all sorts of story. But the level is not impressive. But if you're having a discussion of where we are picking people from, which is the JPL, the USL is better than the JPL, people. Don't care what them people want to lie to you say. USL is still better than JPL. So if we're going to pick JPL players, I could see, on that premise, I could see people picking Magee in the team. And I would be okay with it. Based on the squad here, I would be okay with it. But the leagues are terrible leagues. Both of them. All right? One love, big up yourself, thanks for being here, massive respect. Energy said, Magee, I walk on feel like him a Messi. Well, and that is not my problem, you know. That is not my problem. Better by but I don't think they watch anything. They don't watch anything. But the USL is better. Because no, it's a war time. It's a war time. People have to talk. So I'm gonna kind of let them speak. Yes. So Magee we're talking about. So that's one of the players that is controversial. But my answer to that is they have picked local players in the JPL, so I can understand where they're coming from. But if it's up to me, I would have brought in DJ back rather than Magee, because I still believe that DJ played better games at Jamaica than Magee a million miles. KC Palmer is the actual 10. The coach seems confused. Because we're talking about Magee, we're going to flip the coach conversation in as well. All right, so the coach conversation. What you gave the coach the coach rating of the coach rating based on how he talks, because I at this point I don't think the coach know one player. No, Minister Nashan, KC Palmer played the same position. Minister Nashan, the same exact position. So what they pick him for backup to KC Palmer? Because that's the problem though, Minister Nashan. Unless you don't know where Palmer actually plays. Alright, so anyways, the coach, give me a rating as to what you got from the coach. Because I was not so impressed, people. You know me, I was picking up for the coach the whole time. But all I know, never doubt the power of numbers. It doesn't matter if you think them have no sense, you know. It doesn't matter if you think them have no sense or whatever. Never doubt the power of numbers. Yes. So believe me, it doesn't matter how you think an next man smart when him go into the den of the mad people. You will be getting a lot of stories. Good God. Oh my God. I thought that the coach, I don't know what happened to the coach yesterday, but I was shocked to his speech. I don't think he was clear. I was surprised. I don't even know what I was hearing. You know, all I heard stern people like Demo saying, Jesus God, what happened to the coach? And Demo, you know, Demo said Jamaica only, you know. And I'm telling you, you know, Demo a cry. Demo crying. Alright? Yes, so the coach never really impressed people yesterday in his conversation. I thought that he contradicted himself over and over. You understand me? Yes. And him not knowing Whisper, even though I said that was a stupid question about Whisper. It just show you the two questions about our Premier League and Whisper are the two most xenophobic questions. Like, you see that these people have no other interests as to us. Oh, may I come here to talk about local player, not the national team. Not the national team, but just that I'm talking. So that the persons inside there was terrible. The best question I would say ask of the entire day. Bless up God, bless up everyone that's coming in. Massive respect. The best question of the entire day. Ask. Let me make people speak first. Let me make people speak. Tell me the best questions ask for the entire day, because the best question I thought that asked for the entire day. Let me make people speak, then I will answer. Alright, so tell me the best questions you think asked for the entire day. Alright, Omar Fowling says cataract. Let me get a few more. Valney, big up yourself. We are back to square one. Valney Brown, I would agree to that. Alright. I need 10, so I ask. No, listen, I was asking who asked the best question for the day. For you guys. Omar Fowling says cataract. I'm waiting for others that watch the New Wave says cataract asked the best question of the day. Alright, so 2 cataract. Minister Nashan, yeah, driver says cataract. Alright. And so everybody coming and says cataract. And I want to say that even though cataract asked some long ass questions, I want to say that cataract questions over the last couple press conferences, I have to say it is cataract. I have to say it's cataract 100%. So I love that people watching it and can just be unbiased. Cataract is the only person there. Seems like he knows what he's up to speed. Brown Beer says none ask. No, I thought the cataract. Look, I'm not saying cataract question was the greatest question, Brown Beer, but you're comparing it to something. We said who asked the best question, Brown Beer. You can't just say none. Say so cataract not existent. The guy asked the best question. Everybody else question was just That's not really relevant, to be honest, at all. You know, because most of the other people ask questions are questions that are statements that the man made before. You know, and the man after repeat and say, but that's something, you know, that's something let them know. So he himself got a little bit fed up. Like, brother, why I need to answer this question? My whole statement put together was to answer that question that you never had to ask. Then people start ask about players that's actually on the list. Cause the man name out the list now. So imagine you have one question. You have one question. You're gonna tell me that your question will stay on the paper even when information coming in. You can't just chop up back your question and say, all right then, I can't ask that one about Campbell. Let me switch it over to this. So I have 4 questions. So let me ask this one. Signal says, I didn't hear any question worth remembering, to be honest. I think Cataract one was very good because Cataract is trying to go a little bit deeper into the science, you know? Yes. So if we can do things more than one way, so instead of the wait and go for 17 different documents and all of those things, we can do DNA and all of those stuffs. So it was solid, and how the approach will be going forward. I think it was solid because it's something to uplift. Clive Garden said, every time I tune into your channel, you keep saying the word don't have education. I know what you're saying, but football knowledge is a better phrase to use than no education. All right. Sorry, Clive. Oh my God, sorry. Yesterday somebody corrected me as well there. So I guess I have to change up my wording. Clive, I'm not in Jamaica, you know, so sometimes maybe I'm not gonna phrase things the way, you know. Yes. These people are not known for asking competent questions. I think that they're not known for that, you know. But big up Clive. Thanks for being here, guys. As you come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Get us to 200 likes, as what we said. You know our time. We don't really sleep in the street. Our time is very early, very clear, and stuff. So, guys, let me drop a comment. Who think that I honestly don't believe. If you're going to pick Jamaica full, if you have Jamaica full pool, Magee don't merit a spot in the national team. He does not merit a spot in the national team. But based on how they're picking, their metrics that they're offering, and the players, where their players are coming from, I would say that, okay, I will live with it. But based off me watching him, I don't think he warrants a space on based off the pool. But based off how they are doing, which is not off the pool, it's just some stories. Because remember, you know, he's referring to a next man for certain answers, you know. So him himself don't even have full clarity as yet. You get me? So the team is in shambles. So based off it in shambles at this point, I would say that if you put Magee in the team, I have no problem. You know, because the team is in shambles. But if the coach knows everything and he has the whole pool, I will watch and see performances and tell you if he deserves to make it. But I will not kill myself if he's in the team, you know. If I see him starting over KC Palmer now, I will know that the coach taking some serious crack somewhere. You know, that's the difference now. If I see him starting over KC Palmer, then I will be saying that is some level of crack that I look like a Jamaica alone have. You know, that's what I'm going to be saying. You know. So JFF, going around in circle again. Yeah, man, I would say, I would agree with the guy that says we are in the reset. It feels like we are in the reset. The coach thought that way, like we are in the reset. Billy, did you hear the coach saying no league is behind approach for players? Yes, I heard him saying it, man. Straight Talk TV said still early days. The coach, for the coach, players are unavailable, hence a new selection. I don't think players were unavailable for a new selection, Straight Talk. I think players were unavailable open the pool. The pool's open him to revisit it, and then he took the advice as what he should do, and he just go directly there rather than go back into the pool and chop it up. All right, so he never went back to no pool to assess nothing straight talk. That is the difference. So we can't just let things slide. We have to stay on the next. He needs an assistant that knows the diaspora players. And yes, I can say that for a fact. Meran doesn't know the diaspora players then. He doesn't. Because it's people tell him about them. And I know that for a fact. He doesn't. He knows about them after people telling him about them. And believe me, sometimes, let me leave it right there. All right? He doesn't know. So I will agree with you, Avis. He doesn't know. And for some reason, I don't even think he cares. And I would add to that, Avis, you need someone that cares about the entire pool a lot more. That's what I would say. All right, you need a person in charge that cares about the entire pool a lot more. So he's out there every day on his computer. But at the same point, let me drag back a little bit more. Avis, let me beat a little bit more. But Meran's job is to select local players. Meran's job is to select local players. So what is the coach job? So we can't beat we can't beat Meran for select overseas players. Him no need for know this overseas players them. The coach need to do that because the coach give him one job. So that means that him a coach a team then. Based off your conversation, him a coach a team because you want him to pick local and you want him to pick overseas as well. The coach need to be doing his damn job. The coach need to be doing his job. So I can't beat Meran to go for what he knows. Because that simply means the coach not doing his job. Because he don't know the other players them either. So I know that we like to beat people, you know. And I want to beat him as well. That is true. But at the same time, remember, he's in charge of watching the JPL and find as much players in the JPL. But so what the coach doing? What is he doing in the whole time? I have to ask the question, people. I have to ask the question. No, Sarge, big up yourself. Hope all is well with you and the family. So, you understand me? You have to ask that question. I know that we want to beat Meran. That is true. But look at what I'm saying, people. Because we had heard from the previous coach that he's going to be in charge of locals to make it a little bit easier. And then they carried over that same work for him in this team. So, what are we saying? If the man pick who him can resonate to, he might go only tell you who him know. Which is all local players because him don't know nobody else. Him don't really want to know none of the other players them. You get me? So you need to take that responsibility from him in the first place. You get me? You can't beat a man when someone gave him the responsibility. and he does what he knows. You see, people? So I can be fair. So him saying that Magee is the one he would have selected, I have no problem because that's exactly what I expected him to say. That's exactly what I expected him to say. Nothing different. And he did nothing different. All right. The coach not doing him work for real. Yeah, man. I think Nitro that I think he's not doing his work. I mean, next time we don't want to hear no foolishness. Anytime you pick a player, we want you say, damn, you know, this is me go take a player then. You don't have no other window. You don't have no other window. It's done. We don't want to hear no other window about any foolishness. Any other window, you are going to be picking the players then. We don't want to hear, because it's like everything goes bad, you're going to throw it on Meran Garden and say, oh, it was Meran Garden, pick those players, I never knew any. No, you look like you're hiding from your responsibility, bro. I'm very sorry. So people can't beat the court, Meran Garden so much. He has to pick who he wants. You know, Artelov said the coach is an advisor. He had told me that that's what he's here for, to oversee the team. You know, but I never believed him, and it's looking like that at this point. Dixon is still more likely to score or assist in every game I've seen with both of them. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to the rest of the guys then. All right, we're gonna get to the rest of the guys then because time running 2 hours 19 minutes. Time running. Let me check the likes. All the people I'm dealing with the likes them so far. All right, let me check the likes, people. All right, let me check the likes. All right, yeah, man, and some of our moderators, they need to keep telling people hit the like button. All right, because we don't have 50 shows because we don't want 50 shows. We want to have one sensible show. All right, and we choose the earliest time. Okay, so you have to put the likes on it, which yesterday you guys put a lot of likes. Respect for early stream, and it's on almost 300. Massive respect. All right, yeah, man. So get the likes up. We are what, 120 now? So we still can end up at 2 bills, 220, 250 as well, which is incredible. All right, yeah, man. So respect for the continuous support. Let me kind of talk about the rest of the players now. So Magee, just drop a comment. Are you okay with Magee in the team? Or you think that he should not make the team? And if you're gonna put your context, put it there. All right, because I've given you like 3 different sides. All right, because for me, I will always have the full pool, so he doesn't deserve a spot for me if it's coming from my selection, because my selection offers a lot more broad base. All right, Juan Paul said, at the end of the day, I wouldn't really blame the coach for many things. I would blame the people who chose the coach, because this long distance coaching doesn't make sense. Brent Scarpion says, no Magee for him. All right, so let me just, guys, just run up the Magee questions them, because we have other topics that we want to go past. All right, the coach is a big F. Every press conference, he's telling us Meran select the players them towards him. All right, so everyone's saying that they are not happy with the coach. All right, fair enough. All right, so we want to get straightforward answer. Yes or no? You think Magee deserves a call up? Yes or no? I wouldn't pick Magee either. You think we need more defense midfield than another attacking mid? Jamaican Youth Travel said, I'm okay with Magee for now, but I am not sold on him. He's still not proven himself at international level. Marek says, just curious, how was Dixon last game? No, he never played any last game. Dixon never played no game aside from the U21s. He never made a roster. He never made the original roster for Charlton either. He made an EFL squad, which is the lower level squad, and he made the U21. Yes, so he never made an official full squad as yet. Maybe he could make it today, so let's wait and see if he could make it today. But for so far, the fact is he has not made no squad, and he only played a U21 game. Brian Burke in the building, Garth in the building. Garth says I'm okay with Magee. Okay. Right, Magee not ready, Kevin saying, all right, plus I am worried about our strikers. All right, we're gonna get into that department now, people, into that department. I want to see Magee in and around these quality players. Well, let's see. Rastagil, big up yourself, Rastagil. I need to give you a moderator on the channel, man. Always at the channel, you know, and you stand for something. So all of the people when we see stand for non-cocoa juice, I want to start give some moderators on the platform, because this is the people's platform, but I am just the conductor of it. All right, no, he can't play at the level the coach want to play. All right, so Energy says no. So we have a lot more people saying no, he doesn't deserve it. All right, but some says that they are okay, they will accept it, you know. All right. So anyways, now that's midfield. In the forward level now, Ronaldo Cephas. All right, so Cephas, they were trying to get him a move, but he's still at Ankara Gucho at this point. All right, he's still at Ankara Gucho. On the bench, he had a goal in the last. Let me see, the 15th of September, he had a goal, but he wasn't getting any game. So getting a goal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the last 6 games is good enough. He made the bench this today, so look out for that one. 3 o'clock, that game will be playing. All right, I think Cephas did not deserve a call. He did not deserve a call, you know. Yes, I wouldn't pick Cephas. I think that I would have gone for a next midfielder over Cephas. I don't think so. I think it's always between Cephas and Norman Campbell. I think there were 2 space, and I would include one more person in it. I know that you guys don't like him, but I have to add the one more person in it, you know, because if the player keep on playing good enough, I would put him in it. Junior Flemings, I would put in with Cephas. And because I want to say that I think Junior Flemings is better than Cephas. Today, Junior Flemings is still better than Cephas, people. I actually believe so. Junior Flemings is still better than Cephas. I'm very sorry, people. You know, you want to pay me to analyze. Junior Flemings is better than Cephas, people. All right? I am very sorry. You understand me? Yes. Yes, I heard the coach talking about Cephas, but that is just what the side man tell him. Nothing. What, because he said he's always around the team, which always around the national team Cephas have been. That's not true. You understand me? So it's just something that he. No, Shudder Strike. I know you guys don't like Flemings, but Junior Flemings is better than Cephas, brother. I am watching football, Shudder Strike, and I'm not fighting against nobody. I know you don't like the players, them. Yes, it is true. It is true. Minister, una pay me to watch the football them and assess the football them, and 99 million times out of a million, I am right. And I'm telling you, Flemings is better than Cephas. And Flemings is playing way better than Cephas as well. So I'm very surprised that they don't bring him. All right, even at 2 goals Flemings had, just the last match. All right, he is better. I saw that his controlling is good. His speed is similar as well. He's much more stronger. You're a madman. All right, unstoppable. I don't run sensationalism, you know. Not because uno frightened for somebody just come about. I'm telling you, Flemings is better than Cephas. Yes, and I don't think Cephas is all that either. I'm very sorry, people. I think he's very, very limited. Incredibly limited. Scoring a goal means not so much, you know. All right, scoring a goal means not so much. You have 90 more minutes left to play, you know. What else you offer? What else you offer aside from speed? What link up play? All of those things. Flemings is better than Cephas, and I don't think it's even close to. I think Flemings is better than Cephas. We can complain about the toxic side. But we have to talk about what the man do. Give him his credit, people. When they tell me I've watched games, and I've watched games, Flemings is better than Cephas, brother. And I want to tell you that Flemings might be better than Norman Campbell as well. Yeah. Flemings might be better than Norman Campbell as well. I actually think he's better than both of them. He's actually better than both of them. All right? No, unstoppable. You need to listen to my words, you know. You need to listen to my words. I never say, how much chance him getting the national team. I'm just telling you who is playing better. I think Flemings is better than Norman Campbell and Cephas. He's better than both of them, people. I'm very sorry. It's because we don't see the player and we don't go watch the games. Please, Flemings will be playing today again. Go and watch Flemings, and he's playing in a good league. Good enough league where you can go and watch. Go and watch him, please. Just go and watch the games, them. So Flemings will start 3-10. Cephas is starting from the bench. All right, and then you can watch Norman Campbell. And if you tell me, if Flemings is not better than all two of them in every game you watch, he's better than them in every game. And they were in the similar league as well. And Flemings was better than them as well. No. So if you tell me that you don't want the guy based off what he did or what he brings to the team, no problem. But you can't deny people's improvement. Before we come here and beat Flemings, and now I'm telling you what he's doing, and I said, go and watch the guy. He's a Jamaican born as well, you know. He's a Jamaican born as well, you know. I would have Flemings in my team than Magee. 100%. Flemings playing a million light year better football than Magee for the last 2 years. 1 million. All right. So I understand, but when you tell me that he does not deserve to get in the call up because of his behavior. Tell me that, but don't tell me about what I'm seeing with my eyeballs, because it's almost certain if you go and watch it the same, you're gonna be saying the same thing. Within 1 minute, you're gonna be saying the damn same thing. Man, a better footballer than both of them, brother. They are younger. They are younger, so they can grow into themselves. But we are talking now. We are talking now. And all right, tell me, Campbell is for the future because they're younger. They're 5 years younger. No problem. But you can't disrespect a man, what he's doing. We said that he couldn't play and he couldn't read the game and all of those things. And now the guy is doing those things. And we start saying, yo, you're madman, JD. Okay, well, the clubs, them don't say that. You see his market value going up. His performances, them going up. He keeps on doubling up both of them put together. Both Campbell and Cephas put together. So you're going to keep on telling lies to yourself, people. All right? No, man, I don't think... Yeah, whenever Lem, Lemons better than Cephas and Campbell. Not sure I agree with that. Flemings is playing in a less league rated UAE. All right, so UAE is playing in Jamaican U Travels. But you know what? You failed to tell the people where he was playing last season and who was playing in the same league. Because we picked the next player off the same league. And who played better in that same league? Yes, so like funny. So we have to go back to history and talk the truth, all right? Because we can't put off level, you know? We can't put off levels in. So he's in UAE now, guys. And they're saying it's a lower level and all them stuff there. But where he was before. So, Jamaican, beat me. Beat me if you can't. Beat me if me not make a valid point just a while ago. You know what? I'm not going to let you answer. I'm going to tell you where he was playing. All right, so before he goes to UAE, people, I'm going to give you the numbers. So he was at FK Vazdavak on loan. All right, so let me tell you where Vazdavak is. All right. Let me tell you where Vazdavak is so you can know. All right. In Serbia, right? In Serbia. All right. So look here now, guys. And let me give you his numbers right here. Let me give you his numbers. Junior Flemings. Remember, he's just coming into that league, guys, at the time to play. And the next player that we're going to talk about, he was in the league before. So let me just give you the facts. We're going to give you facts. All right. You do make a good point, JD. Call in people and challenge the fraud. No, man, I'm just giving people the facts so people can know the truth. All right. So Mozart League 2023-2024 season. Junior Flemings played 28 games, started 24, average minutes of 74, made 2 teams at the week, scored 12 goals and had 2 assists, 14 goals contribution in 24 games. All right, in the Serbia League, and he was touted as one of the best performers in the entire league. So let me put up Norman Campbell, because remember we're saying Norman Campbell kill it, don't? So I'm gonna show you how we can sell narrative. All right, so hold on, let me give it to you. All right. So because they said this is a weaker league, so I'm just gonna give you Norman Campbell. So Norman Campbell, people, Norman Campbell is in Denmark now, but we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it to Mozart as well. 2023-2024 season. So Norman Campbell played 29 games, started 12 minutes per game, 49, and had 1 team of the week. Scored 3 goals and 4 assists, and he was dominating the league. You realize that Flemings dog walk him in the same league that he walked into, that he was in already and know the league. So that's why I said, Jamaican travel, I love these arguments because this is where I shine. All right, yeah, man, give the youth him flowers because he was one of the best player. He was the best loanee in the entire league. And one of the best player of the league. So now we are going to try don't play the man thing because he goes to UAE. That's not fair. All right. I want Jamaica youth travel to answer to that because he has no answer. No answer whatsoever. Let me slide it over so people can see the facts as well. All right, because we know the sensationalism story will be coming up. See, here it is, guys, for Norman Campbell up at the top. Norman Campbell and Mozart, 2023-2024. All right, you see it right here, 29 games, started 12, 49 minutes average. 1 team of the week, 3 goals and 4 assists. Junior Flemings, let me put it back in just to show you guys because I was not showing it on the screen, so people can't say it's lie because we know them stay, you know. We don't get money to push story, we push reality. All right, so let me drop it right here. All right, so hold on, let me get it. Mozart. All right, so Mozart, as you saw here, and see for yourself, guys, the minutes, the respect that he had for the club is way more. 28 games played, 24 starts, 74 minutes, 2 teams of the week, 12 goals, and 2 assists right here. All right. So it is not even close, and you saw that his market value jumped to 700 and odd at this point. So the kid is doing his thing. You know, I'm not saying that we have to pick him, but I'm just saying the argument is there. And sometimes that can push back to the words that the coach made. All right, it shows him now really check. I'm not saying Flemings is not good, but that was, but that was one good season in the last 4 seasons. Oh my God. Tell you what, Jamaica you travel. Because you look like you want one hell of a beating this year. People who don't want to see me beat Jamaica. Because him say one good season that, you know. Alright, so 2023, 2024, I'm going to show you again. Because I can't, Jamaican, me never expect you to be like that, brother. Brother, come on, man. Because I never expected Big Boss to behave like that. I expected a slightly better still. All right, so let me get the. All right, so League 2 he only played the 5 games, and then now for this one he starts up incredible. So it's 2.5 seasons. He's on a good tier. All right. No need to beat. They should not. So, by JFF don't want him. He's disruptive. No, Urquhart, it's okay if he's disrupted. But don't tell me that the players are not there. You can't find the players and you need to do this and you need to do that. Because they're better versions of themselves when you had picked them. So that I'm just trying to prove to you guys how people look at the situation. You understand me? How people actually look at the situation and why they look at it that way. Because we have the facts here. You can't tell me that Mirren Garden them now have fingernails to type on keyboard. You understand me? And make phone calls. They have all the floor to assess things. But clearly they are not doing the best job. Because I've never heard Flemings talked about. I saw people playing good and I've never heard anything. And the next side of let me go through the list first. All right, so Flemings. So Norman Campbell, I think out of both of them, I would have gone for Norman Campbell over Cephas. That is true. Jack Drummond said, it's good to see Flemings improve. Maybe being pushed from the Reggae Boyz chipped something in his brain. The only reason why he's not on the team, it's because of his behavior, not because of his talent. Jamaica would love to have him back, but they don't trust him. Okay, fair enough. I will live with that, Mr. Special Edition. I can live with those things. But I don't want people to fight me and say that the guy only have 1 season and him there our next league and the league not good. That is not true, you know? Yeah, because the guy is doing good things and we are watching it and the guy is improving. That is absolutely correct. I know Cephas since youth at Mullines. I saw Flemings training in Florida with me. You are correct. All right. So Valney is a coach and he might tell me, I am correct on that point. Minister Nashan said, JD, if he is playing better, then I'm glad for him. Okay. So everybody glad for him. Yo, our fan base is criminal, you know. Yeah. Yeah, the man them said they are glad for him, but he should not be in the team. Oh my God! Wow. All right, so we don't want the best player them then. We don't want the players them then we can get on with. Not saying that's not the right thing, you know. But I'm just saying I'm going to document this, you know, the way I want to treat the man. All right. Where can I watch Fleming's games? My sites. I have a site that I go on. And then LA Clippers, I need to click this video. Let me click it and then I can give you the site that all games are on. SportsHub.stream. SportsHub.stream, you go on the football site and all streams are there. You can watch it there, all right? Yes. Cephas pace is needed. But Flemings is ridiculously fast, just the same. And way more balanced than Cephas. All right? The coach knows how to use him. The pace is channeled right, can help. Urquhart, I'm telling you, Urquhart, I am not 100% even certain that Cephas is faster than my boy, the Flemings. Remember, Flemings was only about pace, you know. That's the only thing we talk about playing Flemings with, you know. All right. Thank you, Unstoppable. He's expired. All right, gangsters, the Jamaican mafias. If Maggie can get a second chance, then he can too. So let's see. All right, JD, behavior affects team chemistry. A Flemo, can Flemo be forgiven? Usually, player Brian Burke says, I am not a fan of Flemo, but he deserves a call over some of the individuals on the pay to play squad. All right, and people, you not care what you don't have to say. The guy is performing better. All right, so Norman Campbell, out of Norman Campbell and Cephas, Norman Campbell would have been okay to pick over him. Michael Antonio deserves his spot. Demarai Gray deserves his spot as well. I know that a lot of you guys wonder what Demarai Gray doing, because people ask me. All right, he's at El Etifak. He had an assist in the last game in the Kings Cup, the similar cup that Damien Lowe got a red card in, and he had a 7.1, and he played a couple days ago, and he had a 7. So he's coming back to form. Remember, he was injured before, so he's definitely coming back. All right, so he has 2 good games coming in. So based on his talent, where he's playing, don't follow anybody, guys. Saudi Pro League is better than every league in our region. Every league in our region, including MLS and Liga Meki. Have we not watched the damn have we not watched Messi them get 50-0? Have we not seen Saudi Pro teams scoring bicycle kick from offline and Messi in the MLS? Are we on drugs? What type of drugs we have to think that no league in Concacaf is better than Saudi Pro League? Better than what? If that's the case, well, I don't know if they were pretending in the games that they played together, because they get some hell of a beating. All right, let me type in Miami, Inter Miami. Let me give you the last games they played with a Saudi Pro team. How much was the score? All right, Inter Miami. All right, that was in August. Inter Miami, big loss. Let me look for the big loss, because I thought my boy scored 6-1. That all right. That's in June. Sorry, in July. All right, Toronto. What was that game, man? I remember that game, guys. All right, let me see if it's even before, because maybe it's longer. No, it's not before. All right. It's not. No, it's good debate, but I think it's really close. No, it's not really close at all. All right, 6-1. All right, I'm trying to find that game, man. All right, Ronaldo team played in. All right, so Ronaldo. Let me try to find Ronaldo team, because I don't know why they don't have the stats here, so I can bring it up. But El Nazir. All right, let me get the El Nazir games. All City under 4. Yeah, it's not normal, people. Don't think it's a easy thing. All right. All right. So I'm looking to see elite trophy. I'm just trying to find the one that they beat down the MLS teams. All right, club friendlies. Yes, club friendlies. Wonderful. All right, El Nazir, Almeria, Grenada, the last 1-0. All right. Porto, the last 4-0. So who are those teams? What? So why am I not finding that Inter Miami game? I need to search for that one. Wendy, how you doing? Big up. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well. Yeah, man. JD, that was a new Inter Miami team who didn't even sign players yet. Okay. All right. Well, all right. If you say so. All right. All right. So let me go over to the rest of the players then, so we can finish. All right, because we are still 16 minutes off our 2 hours. So Kaheim Dixon, and Kaheim Dixon and Romario Williams. Romario Williams. Williams. I like the player now. I like him. I thought the last time he came in the team, he saved Jamaica. I know that you guys don't like when I do talk that way, but he saved Jamaica the last time. You know, Jamaica squad falls short in midfield. Yeah, man. Smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. Campbell, the more complete winger, speedy, work rate, deceptive goals, technical ability, better than both. All right, Avis. All right. Owen, no facts. Obviously, is lying to ourselves. All right. So, anyways, Romario Williams not getting all the goals that he had before, but he's a hard worker. And he's also playing in the USL as well in the 11. So if Magee can be on the list, Romario Williams, that did better for Jamaica than Magee, I think would have been ahead of him. And we not having any strikers, yes. So Jamal Lowe available. Jamal Lowe would have been above him for sure. But at this point, Romario Williams and what we are selecting, okay. All right, Kaheim Dixon. Let's see what Tyreek Magee. We're gonna see. Kaheim Dixon. Based on the statement that the coach was making, I don't see the reason Kaheim Dixon got selected. I saw Jason Guna try to say a bunch of words yesterday, me and him fighting over Cranky about his selection, because Jason Guna love to say about a bunch of words, you know. Yes, so me and him had a big war over there, you know, and on the selection. I don't think he deserves to be selected, and I can't understand the metric these players are getting selection on. All right, because the only game he played was a U21 game a couple weeks ago. You understand me? So I don't know what metrics, and when he's talking like, oh yeah, these guys that I'm picking him for this reason and stuff. He never really talked on him, but I don't think he deserves to make the team. Straight up. All right. Yes. So I have a few people. It was 6-0. All right, thank you. So I don't think he deserves to make the team. You know, I can make excuse from Romario Williams, everybody else, but I can't make excuse for Kaheim Dixon. Period. I'm very sorry, people. I'm not going to have to suck up to that. You get me? I would get anybody else that's playing. So I would love for him to explain his story why. You know why? Because you're using excuse for others, and then you have other people on the list that's not playing. None at all. They're not playing none at all. So you make that narrative. You get me? Gordon made the recommendation, but the coach was the one who picked the players after his own assessment. Instrumental. I think those were the only ones he got recommended. Menakit. All right. So if someone give you some players and those are the only players, there is nothing else you can do. There is no assessment period. Those are the ones that get selected, my brother. So at some point you can just accept the truth, you know, what it is. And remember, you know, yesterday, guys, before let me touch this before me leave. It didn't. Yesterday I told you what the coach will come and say. It didn't. Yesterday, I remember you have a call. I called in my stream because him say him sell out to the JFF and all of the foolishness. He said I couldn't say those things, and I told her that this man picking the team, and you're gonna hear it right after. So I don't hear anybody coming to tell me that I was correct. You understand me? So if I know that Menakit instrumentals, why you think I stood on it to tell you that is exactly what happening and not no recommendation? You get me? So if we had said it and the man come and tell you, you know? So come on, man. Went to Marley Brothers concert last night. It was absolutely amazing. Sold out crowd. Remember, you were talking about the worldwide love for Bob Marley. It was real. Thank you, Wendy. All right. Thank you, Wendy. We had that argument on one of our streams talking about how things really go. Like, cause what people like to do, guys, Jamaica. We all talk about only excitement. We use the aggression. Um, we use aggression to deem success, not because people loud talking mean they're saying anything. All right, not because you're aggressive mean you're doing anything. All right, just go into the detailings. So not because dancehall sounds wild and aggressive means that they are bigger than none of the reggae artists. That's what I was telling you. And people come and fight me. Yes, reggae artists might just be the biggest for Jamaica. It doesn't matter how hype and loud and over the top these guys sound. I think that is just what we used to in Jamaica. But worldwide, believe me, the reggae artists is outdoing them. Bob Marley kids them are like God to reggae music. Believe me, nobody. I don't even think Vibes Cartel can come close to Bob Marley kids them. Not even Vibes Cartel. The only persons can come close to them would be Shaggy and Sean Paul, because they are also bigger than Vibes Cartel as well. But you guys wouldn't know those things, because the aggression, the sound, it sounds like, yeah, they are the biggest. And the biggest what? So people, the moral of the day, don't listen to loud mouths. Listen to the words and research the words, and believe me, you're going to learn a lot after that. People really think dancehall is bigger than reggae. Yes, man. Of course, Brian Burke, because obviously, if they're in Jamaica, they don't see nothing else. They don't see nothing else. They only see dancehall, to be honest. And the reggae artists, them don't get that same level of respect inside Jamaica. But people worldwide listen to the words of songs, not just a bunch of nice and act like you say something. Like what our modern culture is. Remember, dancehall have always taken off our culture, at any time, Yeah, and the deeper part of our culture, You get me? So, like how we just make up a bag of nice and not really make much sense. That's what dancehall is today. But reggae always be the more laid back, the thoughtful one. You get me? So it goes further. The way I see people singing those songs, I'm saying, geez, wow, damn. I never even know people knew that because I didn't know it, Yes, man, and those people don't even speak English, but they know every word for that, Reggae has always been more popular, but yes, dancehall have a category in the Grammy. So no, dancehall don't have a category in the Grammy. So it must be bigger than reggae. Well, that's not, look. Perception is reality, So nobody watching no reggae, nobody at Jamaica no care about no reggae nothing. No Grammy nothing. They only care about the Grammy after they heard that Beanie Man win a Grammy, Bounty Killer win a Grammy. That's when they care about it. They're not gonna watch nothing. So they don't know about the lesser known guys them winning the Grammy because they are lesser known to them, not necessarily lesser known worldwide. Yes. But let me stick on the topic. Let me stick on the topic that we are on right now. How much you will give the squad out of 10? Let me know. And let me tell you who is missing from the squad. Amari Bell is missing from the squad. John Russell is missing from the squad. Daniel Johnson is missing from the squad. Leon Bailey is missing from the squad. Jamal Lowe is missing from this squad. Who else I've missed? Who else have dropped out? Connor Boys Clark is missing from the squad. Yeah. Who else have missed? I've dropped out. Hector is missing from the squad. Ooh, it's a lot of people I'm dropping off. Damn, 5.5. Marley Song is the biggest thing this year coming from our music. All right, thank you, Owen. 7 Guard gave it 6.5. Ooh. All right. So nobody impressed with this squad at all. All right, 2-1. I want Mother still to get an extra assist in this game, Ooh, nice. Need assist, Madasil. Okay, you're getting more touches in the game, you know. So you need to create a little bit more. And Nitro gave it a 5. Bowser is also missing from the squad. That's a lot of people, you know, guys. That's a lot of guys, you know. So Bowser, 1. Liam Bailey, 2, right there. Jamalo, 3, right there. Then we have John Russell, 4, in the middle of the park. Daniel Johnson, 5. Amari Bell, 6. Hector, 7. Connor Boys Clark, 8. Yeah, I've listed Bell. I am yeah, it's a lot of players, people. A lot of players. Yeah, man. I would think that I'm giving this squad. If you guys want me to set up a best 11, you know, how the 11 will look, you know. I could do that fast. For you. But I don't think. Oh, it finishes. The game finishes, guys. So a win here for Petersburg United. A win in so that pushed them up the table. Let me tell you where they are now. They are on 14 in 11th spot. So they are trying to get up. They're playing good football, and I'm watching it from Mothersill, because Mothersill out here putting in some good displays week in, week out, you know. Yes, either he's scoring or he's truly playing. John Russell came in the 87th minute, so John Russell get 3 minutes plus. Adrian Reed. Oh, no, sorry. Adrian Reed. All right, people. Adrian Reed got missed out. Only one starter missing. Amari Bell is a starter. Jamal Lowe is a starter. Liam Bailey is a starter. So, Avis, how is it one starter missing? When Jamal Lowe was a starter, Amari Bell was a starter, that's 2. And Liam Bailey would have been a starter, that's 3. So, at least it would have been 2 starter. Oh my God. You see, Avis, why are you being like that, Avis? Alright, so FM database, let me put that up. So I'm going to finish it off on that one. Guys, have we hit 150 likes up to 200? Yes, 200 should be the target. We're going to try and build a squad. All right, yes, we're going to try and build a squad. All right, we're going to try and build a squad, and then we finished at the end, because I got to sit down and properly watch the Arsenal game. No, Sarge, may I link up when we're done, yeah? I'm not going to watch Arsenal. I have to watch Arsenal because they're all at the same time. All right? Yes. So I'm going to be watching City, Arsenal, and all the other games, you know? Lee Young said, so it's over with Hutchinson. I don't know. No, I don't think so. But we still have to wait. And see. All right? All right, so let Diamond. What about Burstow? Miss Burstow. He's at all as well. I'm keeping an eye on him. Yes. So let me run through the team. What we play. All right. Let me keep it right here. 4-4-2. Yes. Let me keep it at 4-4-2 for now. All right. So Andre Blake in goal. That's the no-brainer. All right, so right back. Who are we going for right back, guys? You doing 8 along? 1 second. Oh my God. All right, so they said 8 along. No, I'm going to sit back properly and assess the games, because that's what I want to do. All right, yes. Right back, Gray. All right, so Tayvon Gray goes on. And I think I would go with Tayvon Gray as well. Tayvon Gray in that slot. Right center back. No, let me fill in who I know it's going to be. Ethan Pinnock. Unless he's on a last leg. Only Wunun might not have started with Ethan Pinnock. Wunun says, my name is JD Pinnock. I can't believe my good friend Eater Wunun cursed me out, said my name is JD Pinnock. So is it a sure start for Lowe because Deshaun Bernard playing better? Lowe got 2 red cards. Deshaun got 1, but he bounced back with a quality performance. He's starting today again. Lowe never had any game since the 22. And Lowe still goes straight back in. Nitro, energy. Lowe still goes straight back in. Ooh. All right, so the guys them say Lowe 1, 2, 3. We Visionary Alan, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Says we need Malik Owil for right back. Oh, yeah, always talk about Malik Owil. So they said Lowe back in the team. They don't care how much red card him get. He has to be in the team. Jesus God, Cranky, your words going. Your words going. Your words going, Cranky. You con the people, I'm Cranky. All right, Greg Lee won't start. So, Jon Bell, are you going to start? Make it? Oh, yo, we have some people that's coming and that's 8-1 player, you know. So, make it always a 8 and Greg Lee. Low last performance, give him a chance. Okay, Stuart says last performance, Low going back in based off that. Oh, God. All right, let me go in midfield. We say Low red cards carrying over in Jamaica again. Nigel, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, so in midfield now. In midfield, 4-2-3-1. You said you're gonna play 4-2-3-1. All right, so 4-2-3-1. All right, so Lati going back in. Lati going back in. Lati going back in. All right, and then who else going deep? Don't tell me that you guys want KC Palmer to play this deep, you know. The disrespect to KC Palmer's name for you guys trying to play the guy deep. I want to see the foolishness that you guys are going to be picking. Let me see. All right, let me see what people will be picking. Anderson. Okay, people saying Anderson. So, yeah, you guys are going to give Anderson a chance? Let me know. All right, people said Anderson should get a chance. Bobby should play this deep. Magee should play this deep. Good God, man, I would never watch that game. No, we are picking the next defensive deeper line midfielder. The next deeper line midfielder. Good God. Let me show you who we have, people. We have KC Palmer, Karai Anderson, Bobby Reed, Lati Bodier, Tyreek Magee. All right? But they will put Bobby. Bobby will be playing so deep. All right. Oh, Lord. All right, so Bobby will be playing this deep. Oh, my God. All right, Bobby playing this. All right, so and then in the 10 position, guys, how are you guys looking at it? All right, so in the 10 position, and I just said if you're playing 4-2-3-1, you have to use Low and Lati as a double pivot. Oh God. All right, the man said Damien Lowe should be being there and Bernard at centre back. All right. Well, the majority said this is what they want. So who playing? Okay, Magee playing the 10. Lee Young said Magee playing the 10. Jesus God. Guys, I can. Palmer can't turn like Magee. Oh my God. These guys, listen to me, guys. Samson, big up yourself. Guys, if I come on I come here and do my live stream. If I come here and do my live stream, people, and I saw a team that Magee starting over Palmer, I am locking up the live stream right there. So let me warn you from now. You know I don't really care about Jamaica content because I'm not doing this for money. I am not I'm not that desperate. All right. If I see Magee starting over Palmer, I am not watching that game. Believe me. Let me tell you from now. If that happen, you have to find a different channel for the watch along the on because I am not watching nothing. All right? Yes. I am not, and believe me, after that, you will see me doing less content in this Jamaica space. So if you want to get rid of me, coach, put Magee in front of Palmer. All right? Holgate can play CDM. Yes, no, but I'm just telling people. Visionary Allen said it has to be Magee. Well, I am loving that. What voodoo Magee cast and JA fans? And guys, all I'm saying is, I never said if he's in the team. I said if he's starting over KC Palmer. So listen to me well. All right. Then I won't do live stream because I won't want to waste my time waking up for that. All right. Yes, I have work that I can make my money and not go looking tired. All right. Pinnock, our Straight Talk TV says Pinnock lay Blake Pinnock, Blake lay Pinnock, Low Gray, Latti, Bobby, Palmer, Gray, Campbell, Antonio. All right. So guys, we have not. Let me move it. Looking fast now. I can't just get a. All right. So people, Magee, you need to go there. Magee needs to go there. Magee needs to go there. Lenny, I am not sitting down watching foolishness. I at some point I do stop, you know. Remember, I'm not here desperately wanting money of Jamaica category, you know. I can just not watch the game and go and do Nigeria or 80 or Suriname. I will still get my 6 to my 5 and 4.5 to 100,000 views. To 100,000 views. So I just said I'm not going to watch Magee. Simple. All right, I'm not watching it. It's not happening. All right, yeah, so I have to go somewhere else because I don't believe in the program anymore. That's it. So JD, if Magee starts, which we know he's not, JD, don't even add. All right, so let me go back to common sense. All right, Palmer, KC Palmer. All right, yes. Palmer just had his best 2 games in a Jamaica jersey. But Straight Talk TV, we know that. We know that. But our conversations don't come off facts and sense. It don't come off those things. And I think that's true because the no facts and the no sense becomes popular. Sometimes I think that the coaching staff them go with it. You ever have that feeling like you think say anything popular in Jamaica, you can just use popularity to get your way through in Jamaica? You ever get that feeling? I actually believe that's a real thing, you know. It doesn't matter how stupid it sounds, you know. Sensible people just do some nonsensical things, you know, because of popularity in Jamaica, you know, man. Believe me. TD said, I would rather Magee in midfield over Bobby Reed. That's just me. Yes, man. I think that is just you alone. All right. Yes, TD. That is just you alone. At least in this specific chat. It's just you alone. Not me. Not nobody else. Holgate and Pinnock pair. Low. No, me and TD always a fight, you know. JD, you're too dramatic. Oh my God. I just said I'm not watching it. So why I can't look? If me come passionate, I watch something that I believe in. Everything about me is about passion and what I believe in. That's why I watch a League One game over a Premier League game. Because I have something, I have a purpose. I don't just come on YouTube because I need to get some money and I need to me sick of my family and I need to just waste some time. That's not what I come on YouTube for. I have reasons to do, especially Jamaica football. Because if I never had that reason to do Jamaica football, I wouldn't do it. You understand me? So if I am going to do it, I have to know that no foolishness involved, and it's my time. You get me? Yes. I can't get up 4 o'clock at night, bleach, then to go to work because of me seeing foolishness. No. I'm going to my bed. Very sorry. Yeah. See, you can't disrespect me because I have to go to work. I have a family. All right. Big up said Nigel Garden. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm doing my thing, you know. Not bragging, say I'm big coach. No. I'm just doing my thing, you know. Learning every day. But I have to stand on something. That's just me. You know, I don't want to watch it. I don't really care who want to say that. Oh, you know, like local guys, brother. Blake local, yeah. Liam Bailey local, Damien Lowe local. I just said I'm not. You know, why can't I just tell him my opinion? You know, Make It says, out of everybody on the pitch, Palmer is the most clinical for both club and country. That's what I think, and he's in the best form. But all of a sudden, I'm the one on the bench because him play the same position as somebody else. I don't know, you know. JD, how Gray reach over Dexter on the right. That's what the people have said. You know, I can't bother with this, you know. You're gonna fight people who can't fight me for things that you Mason, a walking red card, like Low, Ski College. Thank you very much for that input. Alright, you want me to pull up what is a walking red card? Comparative to what who? This is not Jason Guna that tried to say 30 and 15 is the same, you know? It's similar. You get me? Yes, man. It's not Jason Guna, yes. So, you don't bother with it, all right? We can go. Dexter is carrying a slight knock. Palmer benching is not even an option. I would rather take off Bobby. All right. We don't need to take off nobody. We need to keep our sense in our head top. All right. We need to keep our sense in our head top. We should not have sort of conversation. All right. We should keep our sense in our head top. Just keep our sense in our head top, and we're not going to other places. So just have sense, and we don't have to even talk about anything else. Because having sense, you know, keep a lot of breath in your body, you know. Because you know why sometimes you guys want to talk for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours? Because we don't say nothing sensible. So we don't have to keep on go back and forward if we don't say nothing sensible. Alright? Yes. There's no other sense to it. One way and done. Simple. Just be sensible. And then everything will be okay. Just be sensible. I promise you, if you have sense, you can't have a 5-hour video. If it's not a watch along. You cannot sit down and talk for 5 hours if you have sense. None at all. It's because all of the points they got done within 10 minutes. And then rebuttals will take 20 more minutes. This is slightly different because you have to go off everything. You get me? And it's still not passing the 2.5 hours. This is enough. Alright? Because my brain's still a fry. Alright? And I need to go back to my games. Believe me. Alright? Yeah, man. Enough is enough, man. This foolishness. Every time, man, every window, man, have to come here and talk about some so-called, some fantasy. JD, Bill, bro. Jesus, God. What did I say? J. Ross, what did I say? Me not say foolishness. Me not have that discussion there. But Magee starting. So, cuss me, J. Ross. Cuss me. Tell me. Me say, me nah watch no foolishness. The only thing that makes sense for 5 hours is me watching something sensible. That's nonsense. The length of a stream has nothing to do with sense. All right, may I tell you, Imaxit. Unless me go war with you for Magee for 17 hours. Because that's what we not try to do. Look at all the other players them. I've gone through all the other players them, you know, in less than 30 minutes. And then one player take 35 minutes. And then Kaheim Dixon gonna take 35 minutes. So the length of a stream have to talk about the foolishness, Max City. So that's why I said I don't want that. So I'm gonna left sense, right way there, and the streams are gonna be shorter. Man, them need to stop the division in the space. Shake me head. All right, what division are you talking about? Norman Campbell on the AMR. The next 3 spots, if D Gray and Antonio. Low spot not sure. No more are back. In better learn how to pass and play. It looks like something different is going on in this chat rather than what I'm saying. Cause me hear Jairus come in. You bill. I need to bill. Owen saying all sort of madness, you know. So I guess Umzo believe in this Magee starting because that's my discussion here, and I'm just saying I'm not having that, and I am not going to be a representative of that. Simple. So I don't know what did I say, you know. Yes. All right, so let me fill up the rest of this thing now. The rest of this thing, which is 3 players. I have 15 minutes to do so, and then we are going to go off to watch games. Honestly, Magee shouldn't be there in the first place. And if them start him, me stop watching JA football. I share the same sentiments as you as well. All right, yes. Because I am phasing out. You get me? Yes. I know look like man vexing me say me I phase myself out. So I'm very sorry, people. I want to keep my brain cells. I laugh out loud. Owen, Billy say we must have sense. Okay. So that vex. No. Never call out Jairus. So Jairus, me just say people have sense and stop have nonsensical arguments. Is a problem. Yeah, look at the Cocoa Juice reach Jairus Star, the Federation buy Jairus Star. I can't believe sensible Jairus and the man and buy. and yesterday he was in the chat. Yesterday he was in the chat. A fight, you know. He was the one fighting the most yesterday, you know. And then I fight me today. Fear said the same thing. Boy, I mean, I tell you. Then you laugh. You will going away from us. Yes, man, of course. 100%. You don't see that I'm going away from you. I barely do streams. I barely even cover content for Jamaica. Bruh. JD, you know, so done to put Magee there. Okay, God. Magee. All right, so let me pick the other 3 players then so I can finish this damn stream. All right, so I don't have to fight with Umzo and Mr. J. Ross. All right, yes. But I will stand by J. Ross. If you want to be upset, you have to be upset. I'm okay with that, you know. I say it makes no sense, you know. Yes, those conversations make no sense, and I will never change my take on that big boss. Straight up. All right, yeah, because we can have our difference in opinion. So for me, going forward, Jesus God, let me pick my front 3. No, I think if you put Bobby Reed here, Jamaicans make emotions get the better of us. No, but David Stewart, I just said I'm not watching it. So, so if I say I don't want to, all right. How are we going to set the front 3 now, guys? Because Bobby Reed is already in midfield. You know? According to you guys, Bobby Reed is in midfield. So we know that Demarai Gray. You know, people said that. I heard you guys tell me that Demarai Gray ain't all that either. So I don't even know if Demarai Gray is starting. So the only player I could say starting is Mikel Antonio. Are you guys don't believe Mikel Antonio good enough either? I don't know what you guys think. So you guys pick the front 3 because I heard that Mikel Antonio no good. Demarai Gray no good. Remember, these are things, you know. Jairus and Owen can't tell me a lie, me I tell you. Me hear say them 2 players they don't good, you know. And when me check a stack of one of them make the and then it's one of them made the best players of the window. So I'm wondering if nobody else we alone know about football. Remember we you said man not good, you know. People, so alright, so I'm gonna call it numbers then because me here said the 2 man are good. So I don't even know what we're gonna start right now. Alright, so I 1 year who not pick for start. So Leon goes to Antonio, Gray, and Campbell. Gmail says Gray, Cephas, and Antonio. Alright. Nitro says Gray, Antonio, Bobby. Alright. Alright, so my name reach in a this. No, when you cuss me out, some of a bill and one back of this. Cephas and Gray, Visionary Alan says, you see, I told you that people now pick Antonio. Yo, it look like Cranky. Cranky sell the man in my bag of cocoa juice star. I don't know. Gray, Antonio, and Cephas. All right. Antonio won the penalty and scored it. Or else we would have 2 points instead of 4. Yes. No, we know football global. We know that. We know it. We know that. But I'm telling you, because I'm trying to prove to Girlz and Owen. So what I'm saying is what I've heard, and that's what I say. Me can't do them stuff here because I have to stay for 6 more hours. I try to explain why Antonio good. You understand me? And that's what I say. Extended streams of foolishness. Me no in it. You understand me? Because me don't think it makes sense. Just say the truth and then run off. Martin, what go on, bro? I was waiting on you to call back yesterday. Me never hear nothing back from you. You're coming and chat say you want to call in and then me don't hear you. You know? Yeah. So the man say Russell. No, I don't think Russell can start. So alright, so wait. Man I move like the reporter from Sportsman. Oh my god. Alright, so can we all say Antonio starting? Yes or no? Because me don't know if I believe anymore. Alright, so let me put Antonio because I honestly believe that Antonio deserves to start. Okay. Alright, no problem. Take your time. Alright, Antonio, start people. Alright, so JD, who bigger than... listen to me, G-Mills. I am listening to people. Alright, so I'm just trying to show you my point, what I was saying, that I don't need to be here more than 3 hours. God, right now I'll watch alongs more to stop at 3 hours. So at 2 minutes before the watch along starts, I'm starting. Because I don't want to go for 3 hours. The madness that I've heard, I don't think I need more than 3 hours. 3 hours, after 2 hours, I start spaz out. Antonio, I go start. Who else? Well, Martin, I didn't. All right. So anyways, we don't have no one better. I think so. All right. So the majority say Antonio. All right. Reed isn't an effective winger for us. For those who want him out there. Alright, so Bobby Reed, the good out there as a winger, people. Visionary Allen. And that's Visionary Allen things. You know, so we have to use somebody else, you know, because wing position is all about run up and down and not hold the ball. And not hold the ball, not retention. Retention have to do nothing with wing play. Oh my God. Bobby on the right. Put Campbell where you have Bobby. Jesus God. Yeah, the man said Bobby can't play out wide. Yo, give up. Yo. Alright. So if you Visionary Allen, if him okay, and TD says he need to be benched just like Leicester. We all think that Jamaica a big team, you know. Oh God. Oh Lord. When the swear thinks that Jamaica a big team. I God kill me. When he thinks that Jamaica a big team. My God, man, the disrespect. Oh my God. So if we're not gonna put Bobby Reed in the team and he should go on the bench. He should go on the bench because we're not make up stories at this point there. Guys, we only have 8 more minutes because we're shutting off at 2.5. Alright, so on the bench, Bobby should go. Alright, so who we should put in the damn team? Visionary and TD. Technical drawing, TD. Tell me, it's just our midfield we need to fix, and we can compete. Just be honest, JD. All right, so fix the midfield and we can compete. So technical drawing, tell me where I should be putting the damn play. Who I should be putting. No, David. That's why me tell J-Ro say the reason why I'm saying these things. Yeah, people are telling me. So that's why I'm saying it. So I'm just proving to, I'm repeating what they're saying and I'm just laughing. All right? I know you said I should not entertain it, but I have to read it out so people can see that I'm not making up stuff. These people telling me these stuffs. All right? And they believe it. All right, so technical drawing. Tell me what's going on, man. Can you change your name to TD, you know? So technical drawing, your name at this point, you know. So tell me what's going on, TD. Jesus God. Check in, Billy and the Diamond family. All right, big up yourself, know yourself. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to fix 3 players, and believe me, they can't give me the players because I know they want their special players on the sides. Andre Gray starts. Of course, Andre Gray a big baller, brother. Andre Gray a big baller in the people. Let me pull this up, guys. Andre Gray. Before we go, Andre Gray, because I'm not gonna report this story. So, all right, 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, babes, I'm live, yeah? My lady calling because she has break at work. All right? JD, stop laughing after people. Oh my God. you hear, people, don't, I think, you hear them slackness here, people? Them say must stop laugh after people. Ski College, Jamaica does not have a big team, brother. We stop lying to ourselves. And that's why we taught them bag of madness, your Ski College. Alright, yes. What big team we have? Alright, so we had Andre Gray making a transfer. He has made a transfer. So he was in the Saudi doing his thing, but they said he was not good enough, Yes, so he's going to be in the championship, people. In the champion. I don't know why they have not updated it as fast, because I wanted to put it on the screen. So he's still not good to make Jamaica team, but he's good enough to make a championship team. I don't know these mathematics. I don't know who these dudes. I don't know who these evaluators are horrible. All right. And every day. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, but he just made it. He just made the move, and I can promise you, he will be starting games more than everybody else will overhype every single day. And then you're gonna hear that it's because he has an English passport. Cause man came on my channel and said most of the JD. The reason why a lot of them money I get game, brother, I show them have an English passport. I don't know. The reason why some of them money I play, I show them have an English passport. So all on their passport make you play football. Jesus God. I've heard enough, man. So, the person said, "I'm stop laughing after people." Glory to God, the ministries. Said I should stop laughing after people. No, but what can I say? If I respond any other way, they're gonna say that. Ski College, big up yourself. All right, so Andre Gray is back in England because he has an English passport, Josie Brown said lots of YouTubers think that way too, Billy. Okay. Well, I was just talking about my fan base that comes here. Because I don't really watch other videos. I'm telling you, honest truth. I don't click on anything else. I will go to Cranky, fight 1 and 2 times, and that's about it. And Cranky will curse out with him bald. And then I'm gone about my business, Yes, but god damn. Glory to God. I can tell you, you have some fun here just listening to people speak, man. Believe me. JD, I am out. Just signed Tapper again. They will say just because them have a British passport is why they get game, and them not better than the Jamaicans. Yes, I know. Just like how the English people them live in England and Jamaicans are better than them because it's only because they don't have the visa. That is exactly the same case. Yes, that is just pure ego and delusion. Joseph Brown, because we have an eyeball. You understand me? Yes, that is just pure ego and delusion. And sometimes it really take a toll on your Joseph Brown. So that's why even sometimes you see me just go, the only free time I have, that's why even the guy that was complaining, JD, why you have to do your video in your car every single time? That's the only time I actually believe that I want to take out of my day, Because once I do get my kid, I think I need to spend time with my kid because I can't remake those times. You understand me? So I am not going to be on this internet talking about foolishness that I don't even believe in. You understand me? So for that person, yes, I would love to do the video around the desk, but I am only around the desk in the weekends. You know, so I can't make it, and I am not going to make any extra time. I don't care about views. I don't care about nothing at all. So I'm not going to come after me. I have my kid. You know, I have to do our homework. I have to cook my lady's dinner and my dinner as well. You know, so I have a life, man, and my life is very happy. So I can't do that, people, man. Can't be here fighting with people. So I'm very sorry, people. Just give me a break. Let me just do my car videos for the weeks, and then do my weekend videos. You know, you know. Wuja Youth says, you don't support fellow YouTubers. You're self-centered. No, it's not about self-centered, Wuja Youth, because in my same statement, I said I had go to support Cranky. I do videos on Canada channel. I do videos on Suriname. So I support other YouTubers. I just don't try to, I don't believe in what Jamaicans talk about. I don't believe it. So I don't want to drop myself into it. I don't believe it. And from day one, that's the reason why I have not gotten accepted. Because I don't believe it. I don't stand for BS. I'm a person of principle. You understand me? I am a person of principle and sense. Because in this world, in Europe, or in Belgium, if I did not have any sense and stick to reality, I wouldn't reach anywhere. So I can't waste my time talking a bag of nonsense that's not going to translate in my life. I want to know that I came here and teach 4 persons something, so I feel good tomorrow morning getting up and said, yes, I did something good for Jamaica. So Wuja Youth, I am more like the Kendrick Lamar of these things. It have a lot of things tied in when I'm talking on certain points. Maybe I can't even get everything across at once, and you don't understand where I'm coming from. All right, and if you check the facts, there is no YouTuber that started YouTube that I don't help. So it makes no sense, Wuja Youth. It's just because I said I don't want something. That doesn't mean I have not helped people and I need to itch up behind people. You know? Yes. Yeah, man. The Kendrick Lamar, Cranky. I know that your bad mind, Kendrick Lamar, on the field. That was the racing Kendrick Lamar, and he embarrasses you and won a silver. Yes. So yeah. So Wuja Youth, things can be explained a different way. All right. Yes. So yes, people. So Andre Gray can make a championship team, but but nobody else. He can't get picked for the national team. So guys, give me the final 2 so we can finish the show. A very good show. A lot of you guys turn up and we chop up thing, sensible chat, no over the top. You know, Kendrick not good. Kendrick not good. Jesus God. I can't believe these things. Cephas and Gray on the wing. Reed is better in the middle of the park. Okay, so Cephas and Gray, Visionary Alan says. All right, so Cephas and Gray. All right, so Gray. So people actually want Gray. Demarai Gray gets back his position. All right. And Cephas. So I wouldn't start Cephas. I don't know what Cephas did to deserve a start. Let me talk about it, people. What Cephas did to deserve a start. That's the final one because we're looking at this position. All right. Let me tell you who we have. We have Romario Williams. We have Kaheim Dixon. We have Norman Campbell. And we have Cephas left. So 4 players left. All right. 4 players. 4 players left. Four players left. Goal Antonio. All right. Big bad Tonio. Okay, 2 minutes in. Oh my God. Campbell. I would say Norman Campbell starts over him. So nobody want Kaheim Dixon. Kaheim Dixon. Norman Campbell. Be honest. I would not be surprised. Bobby Reed a shite. Okay. Wuja Youth. Bruh. All right. 50 seconds. Oh my God. Let me check the stats here. Good God. So people, you know I'm here watching on one eyeball, for a team, to maybe get a draw or a loss, you know, but I'm not going to call any name, you know, because war with him club, all right? All right, so assist and a goal in the last 2 games, all right, that's not bad. All right. So guys, let me pick the final player. All right. So you said Campbell. So everyone said Campbell. All right. 50 seconds. All right. Norman Campbell. Norman Campbell. And this is the 11, guys. So this 11, you think I can take full points against both Honduras and Nicaragua? Campbell is down the pecking order, so you don't want Campbell. I don't know what you want. People, that's what I said. We don't have a big team. So stop thinking that we have this super team. I'm trying to refresh the thingy to get the updates. Because Arsenal will start good as well. You know? They love to start good, you know? Yeah. You start Campbell over Dixon. Of course, Campbell is better than Dixon, brother. Only on Cranky alone think that way, you know, brother. Everybody better than Dixon, brother. Everybody better than Dixon, brother. It is just the fantasy juice. What we have that we always have to pick a young kid, because we come from sufferation and all them foolishness. But all of these guys, we can't disrespect the guys them. We brought them in the team and out here talking about Dixon starting above them, bro. That is not fair. That is not fair one bit. All right, Dixon ain't better than none of these guys, straight up. And a waste of time for see Dixon start over them as well. But as you know, we know who pick the team. So we know anything will happen. Alright? I start Cephas. Last time he played for us, he was very good. I think the last time he played for us, he was very bad. You know? Yes, El Granero. We heard it, but we're trying to get the update right here. When I shut down the stream, I'm going to get information because I'm going to go about my business now. So people, thanks yet again. This is the starting lineup that you guys want. Clip it. I will not be back for any time soon. All right? Yes, I'm going to be watching the games then. All right? So tomorrow is the best bet. I can give you a video. And if I do play football in Antwerp and I'm tired, I am not coming anywhere either. All right? I'm very sorry, people. All right, because the football mash me up. Once I do play the football, Nicaragua tricky fixture. Yes, once I do play football, guys, it mash me up, and I can't bother to come on live. All right, so I'm very sorry, people. All right, so if Cephas has no decision making, Girlz, Girlz, me understand your comments, them, you know, Girlz. No matter with it, you know, Girlz. No matter come beat the player today, you know, when you try beat me. All right, yeah, man. So people, yes, man. I want to go and watch the game. I don't need to stay here and watch the game with you, know. I want to go and watch all the games and break down. I have my squeeze them here, you know. I want to watch the games them. So people, take care. Stay safe. Stay alive. All right. And bye-bye.